Okay, English 2. Florida Virtual is kind of easy once you get the hang of it. So, what you need to do, and I'm going to unlock this tomorrow, okay? You need to work on the writing process and the pre-writing process. The reason why it's closed is because some of you guys are still stuck here on plot structures and an alternative plot. We did that before we came back live, so those should be done. Now with this one, 1.8, um, it's just gonna build on one story. So take the quiz, but the story is the pomegranate that I explained last video, so I'm not gonna go into it. I'm going to unlock these for you tomorrow. And then when you go into more writing tips, which is where the class is right now, uh, the final assignment for this unit is you're going to make a narrative story of the pomegranate based on what you've done. So here's the story. If you recall, you're supposed to do a template. You're supposed to do a graphic organizer, fill that out, and submit. All right. And so, again, if I go to the pre-writing process right here, and these are all steps that we've done, we've gone over, we've covered. So if you do the modules, this is all pre-reading to activate your prior knowledge. And then if I get to slide number 3, it tells you who the characters are. And then on number 4, it tells you what they want you to do in the graphic organizer. Do you want to make a prequel or a sequel? I covered that last video. And then we go to 5, right? Here's the conflict. That's our review. We go to 6, review, imagery. That's our review from 9th grade. So make sure you go through that. 7, again, review of the plot diagram. And number 8 talks about how to set tone, point of view, and how to establish your voice. And then number 9. Number 9, here's your narrative planner. Okay, here's what you need to fill out. You already know to save. You click here. You can download a copy to your OneDrive, and then you should be able to write on it. So if I go to save, I will download a copy here. Once it's here, I can save it to my OneDrive. And once it's in my OneDrive, I can make edits to the document. I'm not going to save it in my OneDrive because you guys already should know how to do that. And once you fill this out, this is your template for the rest of the modules because once this is done, once this is filled out, you can go to the rest of the modules. So you submit this on pre-writing. You would go to 1.9, submit it here. Writing tips talks about the same story. It just builds on it. So it talks about how to create dialogue, how to create transition words. And more writing tips, it's more of the same. But if you notice right here, 1.11, which is what we did today, you take a quiz, and then the final draft, which is what just looking forward, it's just that story that we did in narrative form. So when you get to here, that story that you worked on, that you did the plot diagram, whether it's a sequel or a prequel to any of those characters from the pomegranate seed, you just add dialogue and you apply everything you've learned, and the final draft goes here. So if you think about it in terms of chunking it, you're using the same story. You're just building on it, building on it, building on it until when you get to the final draft, it's good to go. That's it. That's all we did. So make sure that tomorrow you get to at least 1.11. Okay. Take care. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon.